What is going on YouTube? Hitterback making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to continue from where we left off yesterday, which is pretty much just consolidating within most of the major cryptocurrencies. I know for sure it is definitely becoming quite a boring market, across the board here, with everything pretty much just flatlined out, trading sideways, not really seeing much movement here. But typically when we see this, we usually see a pretty solid reversal or a pretty solid volume injection into the markets much sooner. Now, I noticed a lot of your guys' comments, you were actually commenting and critiquing, saying that, September really doesn't see much movement within cryptocurrency to begin with here, which may or may not be true, but it's definitely good news across the board here. But ideally, we've been taking the past 2 months to consolidate into what seems to be some sort of potential or possible breakout, where there's some potential bull flag formation here, forming descending fractals that typically have a bullish bias after they're done consolidating here. And it seems like a lot of these cryptocurrencies are starting to see it. If not, XRP is actually starting to trade out of its descending fractal or flag here, which is a good sign. And ideally, the goal here is for a lot of these cryptos to break through it and see a reversal to the upside here. And that's kind of what I'm kind of looking forward to, expecting and anticipating within a lot of these cryptos. The S&P, I also believe, is slowly but surely heading to the upside as well here. I think, it's going to take a bit of time, but we are starting to consolidate up here. Whether this support holds through, I don't know. But I definitely think whether it's like this or like this, at some point we are going to be heading higher, as we've been doing since the reversal, since the bottom in October of 2022. We've been on a higher low kind of staple here, where it could potentially see movements like this. And ideally, by the end of this year into 2024, we should be at all-time highs, if not even higher, which is also very exciting, if you ask me. Now, with that all being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. So yesterday we left off, we've pretty much been the past couple of days leaving off talking just about consolidation for most of the major cryptos. You can see maybe the past, 2 weeks, and we've definitely been doing it much longer here. But definitely, the past 2 weeks, we've seen lots of consolidation. You can see markets are definitely slowing down over the past couple of, month or two here. Markets have definitely slowed down. Views have slowed down, which makes sense because that's how the markets are reacting here. And I'd like to know, too, is September a slow month for Bitcoin? I like that. I don't know if that's ideally true or not, but no, it's saying Bitcoin has only recorded positive monthly returns in September. Oh, wow. Otherwise, the world's most popular crypto. Wow, that's pretty interesting, too. So that's a good point here. September has never been a great month for Bitcoin, and according to analysts, this year could be the worse than usual. Bitcoin has only recorded positive monthly returns in September twice since 2013. Otherwise, the world's most popular cryptocurrency has consistently taken drawdowns, according to crypto data. A year ago, the coin fell 3% in September, typically falls single digits during this month. It fell as much as 19% in 2014 here. So that's pretty interesting. That's a valid point here. I wonder if I could find that chart where crypto or Bitcoin performance by month. Let's see if we can find some sort of, this is beautiful. This is what we're looking for here. So this pretty much is what we want to gain off of and compare. I want to pull this chart up here. Can I click this? Will it show me the full chart? That's what we're looking at. No, this is good. So you can see here typically what we're looking for. September has statistically shown negative returns month over month over month, year after year after year. You can see 2013, 2014, only 2015 and 2016 have been positive months here, but they were very low, 2%, 6%. Then it's down 7, 5, 13, 7, 7. So statistically, September has been a terrible month, actually, of all of them. Maybe January, March, and September have been the worst of the worst for Bitcoin here, which is interesting. But check out what October brings. October, November, December is incredible here. 60% gains, 400, 30, 19, 14, 5, 47, 53, 10, 42, 27, 2%, 46, 38, 30. So it's really the after September, we start to see astronomical pumps. So this actually has a lot to do with what we've been expecting here, where I suspect Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, I've been saying this, we've been rooting it, I think, for the past couple of months here, and I'm going to pull this up here. August has also been fairly bearish here. Of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More than half of them have been in the red. So this is also signs of August and September being fairly bearish. But then October, November, December have been very bullish in regards to how they've reacted with the markets here. And I think that does align itself with how we've been viewing these markets here, because I do believe XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin have all shown signs of bearish reversal in August and September here. But what they've been doing is drawing out a very solid downtrend here, a very solid descending fractal for the most part here on crypto. And ideally, what I would suspect is a break to the upside, a reversal out of this. Everything is aligning up for a break to the upside here. So the fact that this kind of proves that too is definitely a solid use case for where we could expect to see most of the major cryptocurrencies move to. Now, you can see on the current coin market cap, we are definitely consolidating here. It's very flatlined out, neutral movements, very little volume. Pretty much every crypto across the board is just boring. It's just boring downtrend that we've been seeing over and over and over and over again. But ideally, by the way this chart, the historical monthly returns have proven is that we are entering a very bullish year. And I think the end of this year into 2024 will be extremely satisfying. I would ideally think from October into February here. So we have all of October, November, December, January, February, 5 months of bullish reversal, I think, within a lot of these cryptos, including the stock market here. Maybe we could do S&P 500 monthly historical returns, and that would be really cool to see what the charting looks like on that. If it has anything to do with the way cryptocurrency has been moving to, I don't know for certain, but this would be it. S&P monthly total returns. This is definitely a good chart to use here. We could see, don't look too bad. So September has been fairly, I'd say July and definitely September too has not been the best for the S&P 500 total returns here. But look, October looks great. November looks great. December looks great. January looks great. So that's very interesting to consider too, that it almost looks statistically in line and in sync with Bitcoin too on how they've been forming here, where we see positive returns for the end of this year, like kind of that Christmassy festive time where people want to spend money. It seems to be fairly accurate in regards to how Bitcoin and the S&P have been moving to. So likely I would think, and it's almost like these cryptos are gearing up for that break to happen too, where XRP is in some sort of downtrend here that we think is going to break bullish. I'd likely suspect us to be breaking bullish fairly soon. Maybe we consolidate a little bit longer, but once we start to see this rally, that's into October here. And then November, I would suspect to see, I think all the cryptos, XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, they're all undervalued. My belief, my thought here, they're all undervalued, and I'd likely suspect to see reversals out of these very soon across the board here. Same thing with the S&P. I'd likely think the S&P is due to head up even higher too. So I'm pretty excited. I actually might put money in based on kind of how I've been. I'm a conservative bettor here, but the way these cryptos are aligning with the S&P showing statistically total returns from 1990 to 2017, ignoring 2020, 2021, blah 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 blah, but they've shown some pretty solid returns in October and November and December, year over year after year. So especially October showing very high percentage returns here. I wonder if there's other charts that we could kind of base reference off of here. Like, would this be it? That's not even coming in that clear. But no, this is definitely a solid chart, statistical showing chart of how the returns have been for a lot of these cryptos and for the stock market too. So I'll definitely be purchasing more, probably today maybe, to gear up for what's going to come in. Or maybe I can wait a little bit for the end of this month and then I'll consider putting more into the S&P, but I definitely think we're due for a pretty solid reversal, a return to the upside here across the board on S&P, on crypto, everything. We don't look too bad. Yeah, we could come down a moving average, but even then, we've been floating for a very long time. It takes years, 19 to 2020 of just above here. This was 2016 to 2018. That's 2 years of trading above major resistance. So because we just started to break through it, I'd likely think we're going to stay above it for quite some time now. So we look good across the board on a lot of these cryptos. So I'm pretty excited overall, but that's pretty much it. Obviously, we're going to be doing these trades on BidFi, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange I like to use here on the channel. BidFi lets me buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. Everything you could possibly think of is offered on BidFi, which is why I highly recommend taking advantage of their platform here. Link down in the description below if you want to check out BidFi. You can earn up to $2,888 completely free as well, which is really cool. So make sure to check them out down in the description below. And you can obviously see they have, XRP to leverage trade too, which is why I like them the most here. But take profits, stop losses, everything you possibly think of is offered on BidFi. But with that being said, make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.